Hey everybody, and welcome to another game or another video of Athlor Plays Go. Today I'm on KGS, and today I decided I'd set up the game first before um, getting started. So, yeah. Oh, I should make sure, do we have sound? I should make sure to add sound. Because I noticed that in my last game on IGS, I didn't add sound by accident. Okay, that looks like that's working now. So yeah, I'm starting with my usual opening today. But yeah, I've said that I've been wanting to play a bit more actively, so I learned some things, some new things, not regarding this just seki, but I wanted to play a little bit more actively today. So, and now I'm not sure what I want to do about this formation. Um, I guess, I guess there are just approaches to do. I'm playing in a more influential way over here, but at the same time, I guess I'm still playing as white, so I should still try and section the board up a little bit. So I've actually been learning about this extension, so I think I'm going to play that today instead. And extending, I guess you could return here, but then this turn here would be really good for black, so white should play here. That's quite interesting. I imagine I can either Hane or I can extend. If I extend, then black is quite solid. But if I Hane, then I think I wonder about the cut, but other than the cut, if cut, Atari, descend, and then I descend, turn, I'll probably have to connect. Then there's three liberties to three liberties. Black will start first, white can turn. Then black can't Hane because there's Atari capture, so black will have to extend, and then, yeah, so I think I can just, because here if I just descend, then black descending here will be quite good for black. Black is quite solid, whereas this adds some kind of a weakness, so I think I should go for this. I think it's quite weird because actually black normally should play R3 instead. Um, so I think this is actually slightly good for white. Black has these cutting points on the outside which look annoying to deal with. I'm wondering as well, given what we've read just now, is it possible for me to double Hane? I guess he'll Atari this way and then Atari here and capture. Then I can Atari, capture, and then play this cut, which looks a bit interesting, but I think it starts a fight, which I don't want to just jump into right away. Um, so I can either extend down or connect, and I think I can just connect, so let's just do that. The corner looks a little bit big for white, and then black ends somehow in Gote, and then white gets Sente. So I think this is a nice variation for white. So yeah, I'm not too dissatisfied. And then I guess black is growing down here, but I shouldn't jump in until I guess black can start to get playing moves like f7. In such a case, then it's usually good to attach at q5 at k5. I find that it's a pretty easy way to keep black over concentrated. I can also play this invasion, but black might not respond. Although, given how much black is invested, they might respond. Um, yeah, but at the same time, this normally you would want to have access to this L3 move, and yeah, I guess it still works, but I guess there's also still more invasions that one can play, so uh, I don't know. Let's not be too greedy. All right, um, and then I guess just attach. I used to play the Kobayashi a lot when back before AI, so I've heard that there are some new developments there, so that's something I want to learn more about. This is quite steady on, I guess, but it's still fine. Still just seki, I think. Is that Sente? I guess there's this monkey jump here, dear, here. Um, I don't know. I don't want to respond if it's not really Sente, but at the same time, yeah. I guess the only thing is like, yeah. So if black pushes again, has to connect, then white can just live. So it is really just about this monkey jump, and then white S4. I mean, black might try and enter, but I think that's a bad idea. I don't want to respond, but I think I have to. I think it's one of those situations where you've read that it's okay, and you don't want to trust it. But I'm gonna do the thing that I always tell everybody, and I'm gonna try and trust it. I think this move would be quite big, because generally it's an important move, but I want to play over here first. So I'm gonna play. Let's just hope that wasn't a huge blunder. It can happen. Because yeah, in my last game, played this pretty big overplay. I was so dissatisfied with that game that I went and plugged it. Oh, they didn't respond. Interesting. But yeah, they're one of these crazy Moyo players. Um, so I guess if I just play something like Tengen, then that will stop them from being weird. Because yeah, I wouldn't invade really deeply. I guess there is still this cut, but I don't think it's really powerful. There's still invasions. I mean, I guess I can still like play moves like M16, but I really do imagine that White's just going to be really all in. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna reduce. They're just so like influence. I guess everybody has the way how they like to play. Uh, and I guess I can just respond here now. I hate these Moyle games. I should really start invading now and play over here. Mm-hmm. And here. Yeah, so normally actually black attaches on top instead of playing like this. This is kind of unusual. I wonder if there's actually I mean I can just play over here, but I wonder about this cut. There will be a ladder that works for me. And then I don't think that black is going to be this group is weaker than black thinks. So let's hope that ends up being correct. Mm, Atari once, and then extend. Because I'm a bit worried about the cut, but yeah, I guess black can keep pushing like this. But I still have this L3 move in the back pocket. So even if black saves the stone, then I can still be okay. Yeah, here. Interesting. So what happens if I connect now? So I can still like kind of dodge what they're trying to play and sacrifice those stones, but I shouldn't if I don't have to. So what I'm thinking is if I connect, black will have to descend, and then I will cut here. Then you can imagine that black will try and come in between, and then I cut as well. Then black has to attack. Black has to. Um, so wait, this, and then this is going to be Sente. But I guess if I can just play over here or something. So here, da, da, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I even come up here, yeah, I think black is thin. So if I play here, black should protect, and then I can connect underneath just fine. I'm trusting my reading way too much in this game. This is gonna end badly. It always does. But there's something about recording a game that means that you spell everything out a little bit more, and then that means that if you spell it out, you have to trust it. Like there's, yeah, okay, here we go. Now we have to see if my reading is correct. All right. Game on. Interesting. So here, and then there's a ladder. Okay, but I can still live on the inside and just play something like. I guess the issue now is that I will need to live with this group. So say I play over here, that should give me enough eye space. But um, if black descends, then I'll have to play a move to save the group. If monkey jump again, then here. And yeah, that's starting to look like dead shape actually. So let me think. I can come back and if I turn around for this group, then I can play this move in Sente. Black will have to connect and then try and surround, but I don't think it's going to work. Play this one and then turn. Black will have to come out and then Knight's move. It doesn't look so easy for black either. Um, so let's play this one and then turn. Interesting. Um, but if I just try and capture, uh-huh. Well, I can't let black into the corner. So I guess what he's trying to do is he's trying to connect underneath here, playing this Hane. If I play this Atari here, he'll connect and he can connect under with this Hane, and then these stones will die. So I'm just gonna play this one. Yeah, but I'm not gonna fall for that. Yeah. And then there are cuts. So then if I cut, then Atari, connect, and then the only thing black can do is come in here, but then I have the ladder, so just cut this. So here, 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 here. So yeah, it's fine. Pretty exciting game. That's really interesting. Because I don't think I worry so much if I mean I do need to make sure that I don't get cut. If I descend, then black will cut and that will be Atari. So I have to connect here, or I can play this kind of C4 move, um, which might be a little bit better. Even if black lives small, this is a great result for white, but black still might even die. Yeah, and then I have to connect. And then I can take this ladder here. Say I do take the ladder. There's no way black's going to make two eyes here, I think. I can play this one, and then black will descend, and that will become more difficult. And then it becomes a liberty race. So let's just capture this one stone. Um, yeah, as long as black doesn't have two eyes, then it's fine, I think. So if I play this one, black might play here, and then, yeah, there could be some stuff in the corner. This one, black connects, or black can Atari, and then I Atari, black descends, and then I'll have to capture. Let's just remove the Aji. And then here, and that's still not alive, I think. Yeah. So I have to play here? Yeah, makes sense. Um, so what now? I mean, I guess just as long as I mean, I can get more liberties even, I think. But yeah, this is the big difficulty because now you should really read out the capturing race and then act accordingly. Um, oh man, I'm already at 12 minutes. I've used up so much time. The recording is great. I should keep doing this. Let's see. I keep looking off to the side as if that's what the camera is over here. Um, let's see. Try and break out is what I'm thinking. But mm, yeah, I think if I just capture these stones, then that will be enough. So let's just um, yeah, reduce ice space. I love how I said that you should read out the capturing race, and I just didn't read out the capturing race. Let's see. If I just take all of the liberties on the outside, like if I can remove this eye, then I can be a lot less worried about the capturing race. Respond here. Then I have to capture. And yeah, then I just have more liberties, I think. So let's see. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, so this could be so one, two. So what if I just connect play here? Or here, one, two. No, white has to respond. So one, two, uh, three maybe. So wait, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. It's seki, which is annoying. Um, let's see, one, two, three, four, five. Yeah, so there's just this throw in, which is really annoying. So what if happens if I prevent the throw in? So if I prevent the throw in, then one, so one, two, three, four, five, six. So yeah, I think that's just seki actually. So I might just be able to take Sente. Mm. So if I play away, say that black plays here first, then one, two, yeah, three, four, five, six. Yeah, it's just Seki, so just Tanuki. If it's Seki, then it's good for I don't know if I'm holding on to the stone so much. If it's Seki, then I think it's good for white because all of this, I mean, I guess like yeah, but white is super solid over here, and also this was black's area, so this is definitely nice for white. Um, Interesting move. I don't want to hold on to this so much. I want to just keep building because I can hold on to this, but then it lets black come in, and I'm not sure it's really worth it. And it's a Moyo game, so it just comes down to like Yeah, I dislike Moyo games just vehemently. I really dislike Moyo games. So yeah, basically at this point, Black is like, I'm bigger, which I don't think Black is bigger. The only other thing is like maybe Black is saying, okay, I'm going to try to invade this later, which I think might be more reasonable, but now it's really late in the game. Uh, and prevent, if I prevent invasions, then Black is just no chance. All right, so tell me, how do you plan to live? I mean, this is something you would expect at like 10Q. This is a bit, I don't know. So if I play this one, Black push here, and then you can imagine that Atari here. So let's play this one. Um, yeah, I imagine that there are some shape issues here. Black has shape issues too. So you can connect, um, or I can capture this, but that's more difficult to capture. This one, this is the easier way to capture. And then Atari capture here. And I need to be wary of this weakness and then maybe taking in Black's base. So that was quite well spotted. White's a pretty aggressive player, it seems. Mm. If I play here, then Black has to capture. Because if Black descends, then I can escape. Or if Black plays this way, then I can play here, cut, ladder. Um, so I think this will be the easiest way to respond. Mm-hmm. So that was good for Black. Just good for White, rather, simply. White gained there. Every time your opponent tries some shenanigans and fails, then that's just a failure. That gives up points. So I think that I should come play here now because this is end game. This is going to be like maybe 4 points in end game. So I capture, I get 2 points. White can capture, they can get 4 points. Okay, so that's 8 points in end game rather. If capture, then I guess Black can come down, but uh, yeah, if Black comes down, can destroy more points. So this may be more like 10 points. Um, Whereas here, say Black plays here, and say that White lives, then uh, that's like more like 1 point for Black, and then over here that um, yeah. So say that's like if so the point is only that if White plays here, Black doesn't get 2 points, and White gets more points here. Okay, so it's big, but I think this is bigger, and I think that okay, yeah, that makes sense. So if I push and then I cut, it's probably okay for Black actually. So what if Black plays R2 now? All these questions that you only ask once they start messing with you. Okay, yeah. Okay, White's alive in the corner, and White gets Sente. just like there really is nothing. Can I play ladder? Maybe not. If I just cut, then black is just dead. Yeah, okay. But the ladders work for me. And so if I just play over here, well, there's also the capturing race over here. If I just start taking liberties. Mm-hmm. Why would you fill your own liberties like that? Okay. And again. I know that you should always keep an open mind, but this is really shocking play at 1 or 2Q. Like it's really, yeah. It could work, I guess. Like I can easily mess up and yeah, this is the kind of thing that can work. But this is really shocking, I think. Yeah. So that's just not a threat because I just have more liberties than black. Black's dead on the inside here, so that's just not an issue. Interesting. Still not though. Really good try though. Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe black can make an eye, but the challenge, the real challenge, is making that second one. Um, so if I connect here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's still not going anywhere. And removing liberties on that stone. And black still doesn't have an eye here, so even if black makes an eye, yeah, okay, thank you. All right, so I'll review the game and I'll come back to you in a moment. All right, so there are a couple of notes about the game. Let's see. So up to here is kind of okay for black. This is white responded well here. Um, White can just respond, and I think I probably should have because it just makes things a little bit easier later. It also makes the cut like I don't know if it's something that I would want to like dig into too much, but it just makes the position a little bit easier to handle for white. Um, so up to here, the game is still even for both sides. And let's see. So yeah, at this point, white should Atari here. And if black tries to capture, then there's still this ladder, so black can't do that. And white can keep up the pressure like this. So even if black comes out, black can even capture these 3 stones. It's not a big deal. But white has a lot better shape on the inside, and so yeah, this is good enough for white. Let's see. But we went this way. And this is, even though I didn't read the ladder, this is still okay play for white. I just got a bit lucky. Um, let's see. I think that there were other ways to play. So for instance, if I go back, no, if I come to here, then what I can do is, this turn is quite important, but if I play here, for instance, if black descends and maybe like kills that, then over here, this is still a really big question. And so it's just, if, as long as this dies, it doesn't matter if white dies in the corner over here. White should have just connected here, but the result is a little bit similar. So here I was a little bit overly defensive. I should have just played here. You might imagine something like this, but it doesn't go anywhere for black. So as long as black, maybe black can still do something about this capturing race, but yeah, about the capturing race. So we got to about here. White should just respond once. And so having these extra liberties here, that's all white needs in order to win. Yeah, so I suppose white can continue. Yeah, that's maybe like one more here, and now just capture, and that'll be it for black basically. But after white captures, white is way ahead. Not after the seki, white is way ahead. So I was right that this is just completely great for white. And so black just shoring up this area is just, yeah, that's not something they should do. They should have invaded instead of making this solid and then invading. That just doesn't make any sense. Um, yeah, even if black captures, like white's ahead by like I don't know 40 odd points or something, so it's not enough whatever black gets here. So I'm really happy with this connection. I think that AI says like, oh, you can play this or something like that. But this is perfectly reasonable. It's perfectly fine. Um, Black could have started a seki here though, so this is why I should have responded earlier. Instead of playing this one, black can, as I thought, black can play here. And basically how it works is, say, uh, falsifying an eye here. What white should do is play there was something a bit different in how I analyzed it. So the way how I analyzed it, I left this on the table, and you might expect something or this code. But the issue was I was thinking, okay, well, what if not ko? What if descending here? Then this is sente. And the reason why is because of this cut at A. And so white needs to respond, and if that's true, then white's just dead. So that's why this descending doesn't work. But that assumes that this activates the cut. I would need to check back to know if before playing this, say white exchanges here. I was wondering about maybe like black can try and cut underneath, but it's not possible. But anyway, so here and now, what I wonder is, because this is no longer, yeah, that doesn't work, I think. So here. So black will have to play something like this. White will have to connect, and there's still this descend. So that's still an issue. Maybe it becomes seki. Something like what I would have to capture here, and yeah, that could be seki. That is seki even. So yeah, but anyway, so this would have been this S2 would have been really annoying, and so that's why I regret that I didn't respond to you earlier. I probably would have been just a little bit better. Um, and then yeah, there's this responding. I probably shouldn't have played this cut and just play in the corner here and just be really solid. For as long as white has a corner, the position's also a lot easier to handle. By cutting here, this made this cut a little bit more active, and so these kinds of mistakes are what this kind of player is looking for, where this invasion just is totally bogus. It doesn't work. And the reason why I said that it was shocking is because the way how it works is that when you're lower rank, these kinds of invasions are valid because everybody's making mistakes all the time. And then as you get stronger, they start to disappear because statistically, when these things happen, they don't work. Um, and so as you rank up, they'll just disappear for that reason. And so this is not the kind of invasion that I've seen for a long time, and that's why it could still work. I can still make mistakes. It's possible, but it's um, for this level, it's not something I see very often. Um, so anyway, so yeah, just capturing here was good. I didn't realize that E18 almost worked. That they were aiming for this point here. So you can see already that even though I said it's shocking, I already made basically two mistakes where I didn't play simpler to take the corner, where I left this cutting point, and then when Black played this E18 move, I didn't realize that it was aiming for this wedge here. So yeah, but it didn't. The only thing is that it didn't work. And then from here, there's just nothing Black can do. White's just way too strong, and the game was over. Um, so yeah, I think that there are ways I could have responded better. And yeah, the fight down here I could have done a little bit better, but otherwise, I think I handled this player relatively well. Yeah, so that's basically the game. Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoy this content, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next game.